Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome to today's America, Millennium TV News 24, round the clock, worldwide, also United States of America. What is going on in our world these days? Politics, refugee, pandemic, and finance, health. All is part of our life. But one thing we have these days, all community, white, black, brown, Native American, Indian, everyone, all community have mental sickness, mental health. Our government, federal government, state government, city government, we don't see they work for mental health. So today we're going to be having one of the guests. He is running for coming 2028 or 2024 presidential candidate for independence, Todd Goldfinger. He is our guest. For men, he gonna talk about in America what is going on our mental health and how we can solve it. All communities, all color, all race. So, viewers, we're gonna bring our special guest, Mr. Todd Goldfinger. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, sir. Wonderful to be here again. I love being on your show.
Hello.
Hi, nice to be here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. I'm here. Oh no. Can you hear me now?
Viewers,
Oh no.
we have a technical issue. We have to solve our technical issue.
Millennium
Then
TV, bridging
we're gonna go
communities
ahead
worldwide.
with
We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, welcome back. Today is America. Around the world, also United States of America. America, we have a daily life. Number 1, food. Number 2, residence. Number 3, job. Number 4, health. And number 5, social work. We do all kind of work, but one thing we do not do in America, our mental health. Our all community have this kind of mental health problem. So today we have a guest, Mr. Todd Goldfinger. He is running for independence, presidents in future coming days. So he gonna talk about with mental health. Mr. Todd, how are you?
Wonderful to be here. Thank you so much. I love your show. So what I want to tell you about mental health is the first thing is let's look at what Germany's doing because they got it right.
How they make the right?
They have burnout clinics, they have preventative care, they have a social health care system that works, unlike here, because it's broken and there's a lot of problems, you know. So we need to either revamp or look at what our brothers and sisters and everyone else in Germany, what they're doing, because they got it right. They have a social health care system that actually works for the people, not the profits.
Very good. So our health secretary, health department, administration, one coming, another one goes. So everyone working for their own power. They do not care for our citizen. They do not care for our brother and sister. How they can help? Tell us, please.
It's a great question. I think what we need to do is we need to kind of unify, for lack of better terms. We need to find within ourselves the love for our neighbors, the love for the people who are different, the people who had a really rough time and we don't even know. We don't even know what's going on in someone else's mind. So we must be very gentle, very caring, very sensitive, because there's a lot of people out there with PTSD. And in the years to come, we're going to have treatments to treat these kinds of mental illnesses.
So many Army, Navy, Air Force officer, they are coming from overseas and they have a lot of problem with mental health. Our government crash the world, but they crash also our world also. They are our brother and sister. They are our children. And they're going to come home and they are sick. Means whole family sick. So our government is not doing anything. What is your plan when your administration going to run the country?
So glad you asked that. So with my, let's say, administration, for lack of better terms, we would be people focused. We'd be focused on the people, not the profits. Now they're going to say, well, how are you going to run a country? How are you going to make it work if you're not taking money, so much money from the people and this and that? Because the thing is, we're going to have transparency. We're going to look under the hood. We're going to look at America, we're coming, we're going to look under the hood, we're going to pop the hood, we're going to look at what's under the hood and see what's really going on. And we're going to say, this is good, this is not good, the justice system's broken, all sorts of things like that. So we're going to get into that. We're going to address everything from the ground up.
Every department, not Army, Navy, Air Force, general public, we have millions of brother and sister, they have a mental health. Every day, our community, they are dying with drug dose, overdose and fentanyl. So many drugs on the street these days illegal.
Right.
But our government is not stop these things, and our justice department is crushed. They're not working for general public. They're working for own self, own profit. So what do you think? What this administration do, and coming days, what your administration gonna do with this?
I would say what we have to do is we basically have to rally up the mental health troops. And what I mean by that is anybody who's had any kind of depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD, and we need to form a coalition of everyone who's ever truly suffered. You know, we're suffering in our minds, but we're suffering in our bodies too, because of basically a very brutal and hostile environment. I mean, everybody you meet is a sensitive person. We're sensitive creatures, sensitive beings. So when we have warfare and selling arms to other countries and starting wars in other countries and watching it as a spectator sport, I mean, all that has to come to an end. So I would say that's truly part of my vision.
Thanks to you bring the traffic. Yesterday, our Joe Biden, President of United States of America, threatening Russian government. If Russia invade Ukraine, United States and Western alliance not going to be sleep. So we don't see any kind of softness and human path. We are seeing mental sickness everywhere. What is going on?
It's all over the world. It's a huge, widespread problem. So the plan is for us to take care of our own here in this country so that it sets an example to everyone else.
You are right. You talking our ex-president Donald Trump. But we have to be fast. You are right. America have to be fast. We respect our rule of law, our land, our justice department. But our health issue, justice issue, law and order issue, these days, last 2 years, this pandemic killing us, and people get more mental sickness. So how we can out from that?
The first thing we need to do is to decriminalize nature so that sacred medicines that were used by the natives of this land are accessible in a clinical setting for the people in this land right now, as we are today, so that we can access these sacred medicines so we can heal ourselves, advance, and be the greatest country on earth.
You talking the marijuana?
Not just.
Exactly. Some research eyes, the one is good for mental health net, but mental health nets is not working for so many communities, so many place. Reason? New York City. You living outside of the city. You know the New York City. Millions of people live, and so many people using so many kind of drug. If they legalize the marijuana in the city or New York State, people gonna be destroy their life, their community, their livelihood, and school life, college life. So you talking if they legalize these things, but federal government already legalized. May I right?
I believe so, if they haven't already. Yeah, you're right.
Federal government or state?
I'm not sure, but I think the point of the story is that along with the cannabis, the 420 marijuana, is that basically it has to go with therapy. It's not just, people should have therapy to go along with their treatments. If they're treating themselves with marijuana, there should be a trained professional, a skilled professional, not just somebody who did some modules, somebody who actually knows what they're doing, who has experience in the field of mental health and cannabis, psilocybin, these things. Because the truth is that these drugs could be I don't say not the wrong hands, but in the hands of people that don't know what they're doing with it. I mean, okay, it has to be up to the government and really to be, Big Daddy and say what's going to be, because otherwise, everybody needs parents to tell them what to do, and the government's our parents, so we need good parents.
My brother, you are right, but our government working for interest with financial district, interest of the Wall Street, interest of banks, but they do not work for our locality, our community, our family. We are one family, American family, but
Earth family.
exactly, but our federal government, they do not see like that way. They are divided. They thinking one group, one law for the white, one law for the black, one law for the brown, and all other colors.
They're separating everybody.
Exactly. They making showing the world we have a human rights, we have a justice department, we do the good justice for all for once. But
That's what it's supposed to be.
I understood this is the law written, but our government, our justice department, and our rule of law every day doing on the street, police officer, law enforcement officer, their job also tough too.
We need to support the police. We need to fund the
Of course.
police and train the police in sensitivity in every way so that we have the best police force you've ever seen.
If our police officer, they are honest, truthful, love the land, love the rule of law,
Love the people.
love the people, this is the crime is not happening in America every single day. Every single day, our family, your family, somebody else's family die by gunshot, die by mental sickness, die from fentanyl. Our government is one of the powerful.
Opioids. Sorry, I had to say that.
Yes, our government is one of the powerful government in this earth. We hear, but is really their kids, their peoples is dying on the street by opioid, fentanyl, some all illegal drug. They don't have any job
Not
to do.
all illegal drugs. There are good drugs and bad drugs. That's the thing, is we have never made the distinction between the two.
But if someone die opioid, fentanyl, of course they're taking some other kind of drug too. So government, if they have a hospital, they have a nursing home, they have a community health is not happen. Why government cannot do it?
Government won't do it because they're cashing in on it because of big pharma.
So they're making the money for your dead body.
Off the people, off the dead bodies, you got it.
Yeah, they are making the money. So this is the money. This is the country is the every way money maker machine.
Money, 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 greed, I don't care about you, give me, give me, give me.
Only me.
Me. I don't care about the planet. Me is what they're saying.
We see so many things in the earth. Our Supreme Court, they are talking about religious rights. state of man. But we have a religious right. This is our fundamental rights. Same thing, our healthcare rights. This is our fundamental rights. So why we have to be going to court for that?
Right. Thank you.
Why?
Right. That's the question.
Of course, this is the question. People is dying on the subway, on the train, on the bus, everywhere. And we are showing we are the powerful country every way in America.
And look what we're doing to our own people.
And we are treating our peoples like an animal. We do not treat we do not treat our brothers and sisters like a human. So our federal government, state government, city government, and all lobbyists, all financial institute, they are working their own self, not for our community, not for our family, not for our city. Viewers, we are going to short break. Please stay with us.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, we are back on Today's America. We have a guest, Mr. Todd Goldfinger. We are talking about mental health, all communities. So how is can get help and solve the problem altogether. Our federal government have to give the hand. Otherwise, is not going to be work out.
Right.
Federal agent, federal administration, state administration, local administration, all three have to be worked together. If they have a party line, some cities Democrat, some cities Republican, some cities Independents, and some city Donald Trump, some city Biden, is not going to be work. We have to be all work together. Otherwise, our American family, our American community is destroyed. So, all parties have to be work together. These days, Mr. Finger, what's happened, all vaccine like Pfizer, Moderna, J&J. These days, Pfizer, they call today, their vaccine working Omicron. So, is going to be work for everyone, or our mental health brother and sister, they don't use the vaccine.
Yeah. So I can address that.
Go ahead.
So basically, there's so much distrust, for lack of better terms, that people don't trust the government, so they think that they're putting something in the vaccine, they think there's a microchip, they think they're going to be magnetic, whatever. The next one's going to turn you into Betty White. Anyway, so the point of the story is, there's so little trust between the people and the government, and what we need to do is put a friendly face up there. Somebody who's been there to hell and back, who can tell a story and help others, because that's the way it's going to happen from the top. Is a good example to tell everybody, look, we can trust our government again. So get the vaccine and let us move the country forward finally. Thank you.
These things can say our ex-president Donald Trump and his administration and current administration. We are together. We're going to work together. My term, I am the President of United States 2019-2020, and my order vaccine is make in this world. Otherwise, millions of people die today without vaccine. So please use the vaccine. Trust the government. Trust the health system.
Just a little bit. Even just a little bit.
Why they do not? But President Trump, he already declared he did the vaccine. Please use the vaccine. Why people do not do it?
I think it comes down to, it's a basic human right that a person can say that they don't want to have a vaccine. But here's the thing. When you don't get the vaccine, you're affecting the people around you. And that's just very selfish. So we need to do something on a very ethical level. We need to find out that, we need to make the people, responsible, which is a word people don't like, especially, a lot of young people, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I think the point of the story is, we need to get vaccinated. We need mental health care reform in this country. We need a big reform, mega reform of the justice system in this country, which is ridiculous. It's madness, complete madness. So, you can't change the minds of the people, but you can set a good example.
That's right, but our government, ex-President Trump, his family, himself, they already did the vaccine. They told the world, but his follower do not use the vaccine. They are also not his follower. So many color people, my community, your community, African American community, Latino community, they do not use the vaccine either. I found so many, thousands in New York City area. What is the issue? I don't understand that.
It's distrust. Nobody trusts each other. There's no trust.
Probably they do not trust their own self. They do not respect their own self. If they respect their family, their children, their community, their area, they have to do the vaccine. Vaccine is the lifesaver. Viewers, please.
For everyone.
Yeah, all
moving the country forward.
All whole of the world.
All countries.
Yeah, people crying for vaccine and we do not use it. We throw out. We fight for our fundamental rights called voice and human rights, fundamental rights, and every single day in the hospital people is dying. Who dying? They who do not trust the vaccine, who do not believe the vaccine. Those people is dying majority. You know that, eh?
Very miserable death.
So it's not a government fail. Government is not a failure of these things. It's our community, ourselves. We have to trust ourselves. If we do not trust, how government gonna build our family, our community? This is not a your administration fault. This is not a Donald Trump administration fault or Joe Biden administration fault. This is fault for ourselves. What do you think?
Comes from inside, exactly. I agree with you.
So, these days we have government already order, state, city, federal. We cannot have an employee without vaccine. If they do not use the vaccine, we're going to have a fine over 100,000. Also, for day, the federal government thinking they're going to fine for us per day 100,000. This is going to be mandatory or what? Do you know this?
So I would say that it's very difficult for a free country like America to mandate vaccines, to have lockdowns like that. I mean, they're doing it in Germany because they can. But here, people, they have their guns, and it's a scary situation sometimes. You don't want to make people mad. So part of the story is it's a personal choice to get the vaccine. You want to do the right thing for humanity, get the vaccine. People that want to have conspiracy theories, spread fear and divisiveness, they're going to have a different part of society.
That's true. But that's all we have a time. But some other time we're going to bring the all kind of mental health and general health and community health. What is going on in our America?
I like that. What is going on in our America? I love that.
Yeah. We build the hospital. We build the clinic. We build the roads and highway worldwide. African continental, South America, South Asia, Eastern Europe. But we do not build ourselves, our backyard, our yard. What is our government issue? What is our political issue, and what is our livelihood issue? We're going to bring next program. Viewers, today's our time is end for today.
I have one last thing I want to say. Can I say it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the governments have been so dishonest with the people that's the reason the people don't trust. Because of the dishonesty from up top.
Okay. Viewers, please watch Millennium TV round the clock, iOS and Android device. Also, all smart TVs like LG, Samsung, Sony. And we are on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Apple TV. Viewers, our all social network address Millennium News 24/7. Our YouTube channel M24. Viewers, our friends, colleague, they working round the clock, bring the news, views, talk show, all kind of program for us. We are proud and grateful for them. Viewers, whatever, stay, peace, love and happiness, whatever you are. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.